It's your boy, Just 33 King Productions, and yes, I am standing over you. We're going to be dealing with, I shaved and cut myself. We're going to be talking about the butterfly effect. And I'm going to talk about it the best way I know. I'm going to hit y'all with the definition. Butterfly effect.
Here's the definition of butterfly effect. With reference to chaos theory, the phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have large effects elsewhere.
And I'm going to keep playing that video so we can hold on to the thought process of what I'm trying to say, because I'm not the best to explain this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do my best. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it in, and we go into the definition once again. We go listen to it once again. As soon as I find my Google. Okay, what's up, everybody? Nice tuning in with me, man. What's going on, Sweet Fragrance? She was first in the house. Yes, she was first in the house. Andre, what's up? Tiffany Brown. And everybody, man. First, you know, I'm here, and I just want to. Hey, you guys can call in as well. 909-461-7816 with reference. It's a theory, a phenomenon whereby a minute, localized change in a complex system can have large effects elsewhere. In a complex system, I'm getting emails everywhere. Oh, man, you have a surgery, Tiffany? Oh, man, I hope you feel better. If anybody want to go live when I'm going live? Ooh, I'm getting emails everywhere. Just you getting on my nerves. You still don't give me no wrench. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting about giving you a wrench, boo-boo. Let me see what I can do. Do I have to end my whole life just to go get you a wrench and come back on and say, hey, here's your wrench? Because I don't think this shit will work while I'm live, but we can test this shit out. Let's see. Let's try it out. You know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting about it. I thought I went back in and gave a lot of people wrenches. Stop this thing because it won't let me record something. And that right there. And so anybody else that's while I'm here want a wrench, what's up, Mika Meek? Mika Meek, I'm scared to give you a wrench because you might come over here drunk as fuck, you know what I'm saying, and just start wrenching everybody just because they said hi. Like, nigga, like, dude, stop, don't wrench nobody. Wrench. Like, what the? Alright, so let's get to these wrenches real quick. Kimberly said she want a wrench, so let's get to these wrenches. Fuck it, let's go. Community, let's go. Let's do this first. You know, while we wait for YouTube to send out my notifications, because they're slow out putting out my notifications, and pretty much everybody. Somebody said, man, he got 16,000 subscribers. He's struggling to get 50 people in it. Hold on. Who is that?
Me.
Who's me?
She called you, right?
Yeah. No, man. You fine. You family, bro. You family. So, yeah, man. So, let me see. Let me get to the community. I'm gonna give. Who is Sweet Fragrance? Let's find her real quick. Sweet. Oh, Sweet. She should pop up. Did you ever comment on any of my videos outside of a live chat? Anybody else want to did you comment, Sweet Fragrance? Did you comment on any of my videos? Oh, there you go. Oh, yes, she did. Yeah, she did. Okay, all right. Sorry. Wait, Sweet Fragrance. I never say your whole name. I never knew that was. All right, so Sweet Fragrance, you have a wrench. I don't know if it shows up right away, but fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna just pass out a whole bunch of these motherfuckers. I'm about to light this mug up. So if you want a wrench, put a 1 in the chat. While I'm in here, put a 1 in the chat. If you want a wrench, put a 1 in the chat. Right now, if you want a wrench, put a 1 in the chat. While I'm doing this. I ain't even looking at who I'm giving wrenches to. Saying like fuck you, this is stupid. Alright, so wait a minute, I think I gotta save it. I gotta go to settings. Everybody, man, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day. All changes that have been saved, but I don't see Sweet Fragrance, but it should pop up though. Let's go back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back into the community. I know everybody want me to talk shit about what happened last night. Everybody seen what happened last night, right? Tell me, put a 1 in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? It's some weirdo ass shit. Hey, just love watching you XXX. Weirdo.
I think that's good.
Huh?
Kisses. Try to kisses, X's up.
No X's or O's. It's all XXX.
Yeah, my shit might be all kisses. You never know. Might have others.
Oh, okay.
I assume the best, dude. I don't want to assume the worst.
Alright, so. Alright, let me find you. See, this is what I'm working with. Yeah, they was trying to rag me about having my 2 phones. I don't give a fuck. Having 2. Well, anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that. So let's get back into this. How do y'all feel about this being like some kind of it could? Hey, everybody, right now, Freedom Lass is live. She is most definitely live. If you guys want to go check her out, then go check her out. She is live. And a butterfly effect. I don't even know what the fuck to say about this shit. Like, I don't want to, like, scare my people off. Lord footage. Fuck. I ain't giving you shit. Detroit Biz. I got to get Detroit Biz. But Detroit Biz, have you ever commented? Let me see. That's why I don't fuck with you. That's why I don't fuck with you, Lord footage. Because you said something negative to me one day. And you was really negative. So, you know, for you to just go from 0 to 100 and say, give me a wrench, he's a liar. I ain't even see you until just now. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. So yeah, my instance tells me don't fuck with you. So I'm not fucking with you. Sorry, you know that's my Detroit in me. So sorry about it. You know, sorry about that shit. I ain't sorry about it, but I'm just telling you. Once again, 909-461-7816. Could this be some kind of experiment? Which I don't believe it is. Don't get it twisted. I'm asking a question from one of my subscribers. Asked me about the butterfly effect. And the butterfly effect is this. Definition of a butterfly effect.
Here's the definition of butterfly effect. With reference to chaos theory, the phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have large effects elsewhere.
Small change here. In reality, we can look at it and say, yes, it kind of simulate a butterfly effect like this in a small community versus the world. The small community. Now, I know Chicago is big. Hear me out. I know Chicago is big. I know it's a lot of people losing their lives. I know we have a large number. But I'm the whole United States. Don't do the world. Let's do the whole United States. And this and I don't want to call it minute, but this is big, a big minute. But the small effect. What effect did it have on this large chain or large group of people? It's changed the way we move as human beings when it comes to these hotels, these cops, and it brought awareness to us and us YouTubers, and it's causing us to more to have an investigating mindset, if you understand what I mean. Instead of just accepting what we see, we now have to open our minds and our brains and say, hey, is that what we really see? You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Darrell? Jessica, what's up, Carrie? I think I gave you one. It's not going to work in this live. So if you guys are looking for me to have looking to have a rich in this live chat, you're probably not going to have it, because I think you got to go through something. Unless I have a computer. I don't have it yet, so I don't have it yet. But my number is 909-461-7816. Don't hesitate to call. Pretty faces the weather. That's why you haven't heard her. Tick for tat is you know, she won the game, so she out of here. You know what I'm saying? So. Okay. But this butterfly effect is having it's really hard to kind of decipher whether or not this is. But let me just talk a little bit about this Kenneka case real quick, and what I do know. Jeffrey Feiger is heavy in Detroit. And this mother, he knows what he's doing when it's time to do what he do. I think he's a good fit for a program that's upcoming. What do I mean by a program? The programming of us. And you guys got to understand and know what I'm talking about when I speak it. Mac, I was asking just 33 King production and questions, and why were you into? Go ahead. Go ask me the questions. Ask me the questions, Jessica. And I would prefer, Jessica, if you call the number 909-461-7816 and ask the question live. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer that. Can you do that, Jessica? Oh, shoot. And I got to call my daughter, too. He had a couple cases that was high profile, so I would put him in a category of yes. Is he known worldwide? No. Like OJ's lawyer? No, he's not known worldwide. But back in the 90s, you might as well say he was known worldwide because he was defending Dr. Jack Kevorkian. He was the doctor. He was the guy who assisted in the death of people who wanted to take themselves out. And so I think Jeffrey Feiger. You know, let's just say this: the people that committed suicide, that actually went through with committing the suicides, I can guarantee you, not one of us, not all 40 of us that's watching, have ever met any one of the patient's family. Now, understand what I'm saying. You got the lawyer who represented Dr. Jack Kevorkian, the doctor. The doctor would go to your house and assist you, a terminally ill patient who was in pain or whatever and just couldn't take it no more and wanted to die. And well, first let's exit the lawyer out. Well, this doctor was doing these deeds, or I don't want to say deeds, these performing these tasks for these people who wanted to pass away, and they didn't want to experience the pain anymore. The lawyer fits the case though, and I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that, Detroit Biz, because you know you have to see it for what it is. Now, but I want to go somewhere first, Detroit Biz, because, you know, Detroit Biz, none of us have ever stood in a room with Kenneka. No one has never stood in a room with Teresa, although she's in Vegas right now. I wish I'd known what hotel she's gambling at. Because it's so fucking many, you can't just run to a casino and say, hey, where you at? Like, she's in Vegas. I seen the lights, or unless she's somewhere else. I don't know if Chicago got casinos out there. I don't know, but maybe she's still in Chicago. But I know out here in Vegas they got casinos. But anyway, think about this shit. You have never seen none of the patient's family members. In fact, you haven't heard nothing of that case since it went away. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Jack Kevorkian, and you know he's dead. You know he supposedly did time in jail. My point is, did it exist? What were they doing a social experiment on us then? Because I can't say 100%. What's up, Baton Don? I'm talking about the butterfly effect, and maybe you can help me out on this. 909-461-7816. I'm not pretty too educated on it, but I understand the definition when something in a minute area happens in a small place or in a secluded place or a local place, and it has a large effect on everything else. You know what I'm saying? Was it purposely caused? I don't know. But for time, you can help me out on this. 909-461-7816. But before I start that, I was trying to dissect the lawyer. But I was trying to give some history on the lawyer. Because who did he represent? Somebody asked, is he a high profile? Is he a high profile lawyer? And I want to say yes to an extent. He was like in the news for a long time, back in the 90s, but you forgot about it. So obviously this dude really exists, but to what extent? Because I'm trying to ask everybody, when it came to Dr. Jack Kevorkian, did those patients really exist? The ones that actually went through with the assisted suicide. That's the question I'm asking right now first. because it leads me to the next person or the next stage or the next group of people he's helping. Trying to give you guys something. And don't get it twisted. I'm J for K all day. I'm 100% J for K. It's impossible for me to be on here and not be J for K. 909-461-7816 is the number. If you're not scared to call in and voice your opinion, call in. If you got a question, call in. Jessica, if you got a question, call in. You know what I'm saying? Latan Don, and once you get off work, call in. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. A lot of my people are at work right now. I really never go live at this time, but I just felt the need that I wanted to go live and talk very briefly. You know I'm going to keep my lives under an hour, so I never stay on 2-3 hours, and I'm training myself to talk and to hit my points and get the fuck out of here. Even if I don't hit my points, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So, and my goal is to train myself to... as I am, because normally I'll be on here with a lot of shit to say, you know, but that one thing that I used to talk about all the time is phasing away, and I'm starting to turn and change. I'm changing my topics. I'm not always going to talk about the Kenneka thing, but I am going to talk about it sometimes. And my goal is to train myself to only do a half an hour. So 3-4 hours, and then versus, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes. The average human being stay focused more than, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes, if that. You know what I'm saying? So if I can grab your attention for like 15 minutes, take a break, and another 15 minutes, and come back and conclude it, you know, that'll be the shit. Because the average half an hour series that we watch, we're only watching actually in real time maybe 10 to 15 minutes of the show, like Family Guy. It's only 10 to 15 minutes of actual real show versus and the rest of it is actually commercials and shit like that. Just like the Super Bowl. You really guys really believe that you watched the Super Bowl for 2 whole hours. You don't. In actuality, you only watch, I think, 15 to 20 minutes of actual real time. Actual real time, you only watch 15 to 20 minutes of actual real time. So, what do we watch? Commercials. What is it called? Fuck, I can't think of it. But anyways. So, I mean... Wait. This lawyer has no chance. 909-461-7816. Vatan says large corporations has entire legal departments. This lawyer has no chance. But you guys got to understand, this lawyer, okay, Dr. Jack Kevorkian went to prison. He was sentenced to prison for murder. You shouldn't, this is unethical. You cannot help people commit suicide. How can you do this? How can you call yourself a doctor? Well, if and I was a kid, I could be wrong. 909-461-7816. I was a kid, I was wrong. From my memory, when Dr. Jack Kevorkian appealed his case, that's when he got the Feiger guy. And when Jeffrey Feiger came in the picture, he said, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, bam. He said, look, he did not commit the murder. He was simply assisting the client. And in all cases, he was just there assisting. And basically, he got him off. He got him off, I think, death row. I don't know if he was sentenced to death row. Maybe I'm jumping the gun with that. But I know he got him off. He got him out of prison. He won his appeal through Jeffrey Feiger, through killing people. I couldn't find myself. I don't know. I don't know how it is to have cancer. I don't know what it is to have cystic fibrosis. I don't know what it is to have certain diseases that's going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I don't know if I would say, hey, Dr. Jack, come take me out. I just can't do that shit. I can't do it. 909-461-7816. It's the number. 909-461-7816. And that's, and you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Don't be a dope all your life. 800 instead of 100. What the fuck? The reason people say it's fake, yes, thank you for putting that. The reason people say it's fake is because it's a lot of shit that happened that didn't supposed to happen. It's a lot of stuff that's supposed to happen that just didn't happen. Like, for example, and I'm J4K. I believe that this happened. You know what I'm saying? I believe this happened. I believe something happened. I don't believe that this is a social experiment, but it could have been. It could have been. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if this was such a tragedy, why didn't the FBI step in just because? I mean, it's too many loopholes in this case for it not to be questioned. You know what I'm saying? Like the Chancellery Court, like it's been on CNN, and all of a sudden it just vanishes, it just goes out, it goes nowhere, and they just concluded to be a fucking accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, like, I don't get this shit, and I hate to say this, I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go there. If this was a little white girl, I believe it would have been it would have been something different. If this was real, let's just say it's fake. Let's say it's real. Let's say it's all the way 100 real. Let's say it's all the way 100 real as fuck. No, there's no question that it's like, we know it's not fake, but this is 100% real. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that this is fake because we know it's real. Now, given that it's real, would it have a different effect if it was a little white girl that was found in that hotel versus a black girl? Will we still have these same conversations? I'm gonna just go there for a second. Asking the question. I like my white fans. I like my black fans. I like my Chinese fans. I like my European friends. I like my Egypt friends. Like everybody that tunes in. I love you guys. But I'm asking a question, because if it was a little white girl up in there, would the FBI, would the cops would have gave up so easy and just wrote it off the accident? Remember John Bonet? They could not find that girl. John Bonet Ramsey. They couldn't find that girl. They looking and chopping shit up, chopping fucking bushes up and shit. They did not give up as a community. Yes, she was murdered in her home. Well, I'm just saying. You're right, Baton. But I'm saying, but they didn't give up. You see how many police officers was in on the search? I know she was young. I know. I get. I'm reaching. I may be reaching. But let's keep it on Kenneka. If that was a white Kenneka, what would happen? Would anything be different in this case? That's my question. 909-461-7816. And I'm not, and I hate going. And I never actually went here. I never really said anything about race in this case. You know what I'm saying? I really never talked about race in this case. Kenneca's case was no bigger than any others getting killed Daily people, YouTube made it to be something that it's not. Very interesting. Detroit Biz said that in Chicago. Well, let me not put words in his mouth. I'm thinking that he's meaning in Chicago. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said that Kenneka case was no bigger than any other person's getting killed daily in Chicago or just daily. People on YouTube made it to be something that it's not. I believe that we did. I believe that we prevented something. I believe that, and I believe that you're right, but I believe that we prevented the cover-up. Since we don't want to go with the John Benet Ramsey thing, if we don't want to go with the black and white thing, let's go with that. Let's go with what Detroit Biz is saying. Let's go with, did we make it something that it's not? Did we make it bigger than what it's supposed to be? Or did we stop a cover-up? But some people need to apologize for even saying it was fake. Building a channel off of Kenneka saying it was fake. Now standing on it's real. Now still standing on the channel holder. No apologies. Now let me say this to you. And I'm just get back to my point with Detroit Biz, because I like when people say that. You know, before you say that to a small YouTuber, don't be a dope. Once you go to the Fox News networks, who's been building their networks off of the backs of people who's dying in Chicago and people who's dying in LA and people who's dying in Beverly Hills, or, you know what I'm saying, go start there. Don't start here and start talking about people who's trying to make a difference whether they believe or don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's wrong for you to say, because, you know, we are all people just like you, and we have our rights and we have our wrongs. We have our good points and we have our bad points. But for you to sit here and say anything about what we do over here, you know what I'm saying, start off at CNN and go to them and say, hey, why are you reporting shit that's going on in the hood and making money off of it? You just talked about that man's death on your news platform. They talked about the Kenneka case before anybody else. Before me, before Straight Drop, before anybody. Fuck Straight Drop. Before anybody. You know what I'm saying? So go start there before you start criticizing what we should do. All right, let me get back to focus. And that's why I always say, I can never be 100% positive or 100% knowledgeable. Can't nobody on these platforms and these YouTube streets, don't nobody have all the answers. I know you wasn't aiming at me. I know that. But I gotta speak that when people say that, because I'm one of them. I'm one of the ones that stands for Kenneka. But I don't know if this thing was 100% real, because I don't have all the facts. I will be a liar if I can say, this is 100% real. I can't say that. You know why? Because I wasn't there. I didn't see the crime. I wasn't at the party to know that, oh, somebody's really in that freezer. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dissing Kenneka. I'm not dissing the mother. But I got respect for the mother for stepping up against the state of Illinois or whomever. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a stand-up person to me, because whether it's real or fake, she's supposed to be the good guy. Let's say it's fake. She's still supposed to be the good guy. She's supposed to be the one that's fighting the case because her daughter ended up dead. She's still the good guy. But can't nobody on these streets say if it really happened or didn't. And I get mad at the folks. I can't get mad at somebody's opinion. That's how I built my platform up, because I kept these wrenches out. The reason why my platform grew so big is because I did not have a wrench. People say, well, why do you got a wrench? Why you got wrenches now? Because I just wanted to do it. But that's how because if you think about it, if you got 100 people in your chat and you got 50 of them with wrenches and everybody wrenching each other because they personalizing everything in the chat, then you push people away. You make people run away. So this is how I built my platform, but not giving not one wrench at all. I built my platform valuing your comment and your statement. But when I see something wrong, I'm going to speak about it. I don't care if it's off subject or not. I'm going to speak about it. Later on today, I'm going to address that fool straight drop. I am. I'm going to stress him. I'm going to address him. It's gay. All they talk about is just dicks all day. It's weak. Don't you have a beef with about somebody else, pussy or something. Stop talking about dicks. Weak. Weird. That's gay shit. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Me personally, I don't think it's fake. In fact, I know it's not fake. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. And I've been blessed with so many different interviews. In fact, I forgot about this. Let me see what's up with this. Let me see what's up with this interview. I'm about to call right now and see what the fuck is going on with the interview. Somebody reached out to me. This lady reached out to me and said, my sister was a cop in Chicago when it happened. She was there on the scene. I said, fuck, yeah, right, okay, all right. I didn't heard some shit like I didn't heard so many people always troll and call and say, yeah, I got this person, I got that person. I don't give a fuck if I flip-flop. This is what Just Do. I talk about any and everything. I told you, if you don't like what I'm saying, call in. 909-461-7816. This is just me. I'm not everybody else. And if you don't like it, you can go up the streets. In Rosemont. And this and I'm laughing too. I know. She said she was on the scene. And her angle, and I'm going to tell you this. She didn't want to work for Rosemont no more. And so she went to Detroit. She's working in Detroit now. Detroit Biz, she's working in Detroit now. I'm like, wait. She was mad about how the case went. She said yes. But her angle is not what you expect. I'm like, well, wait a minute. You said X, Y, and Z. This is why she quit? Or she didn't quit, she got transferred because of X, Y, and Z? It's not because of A, B, and C? It's because of X, Y, and Z. You telling me it's because of X, Y, and Z? I don't want to tell you what that shit is. Now, I believe it's A, B, and C. I believe that shit. I've done countless videos about Kenneka, and I believe it's A, B, and C. But you're telling me this cop quit, or she got transferred because she feel like it's X, Y, and Z. I don't want to tell you. I know. Vatan, shit. Maybe I can have you ask her all the tough questions. That'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting. That'd be very, no, but you got the time. You got to understand, Chicago and Detroit are like brothers and sisters. Chicago and Detroit is not far from each other, so it's not too far-fetched. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. Like, it was fuck when she went to Detroit. No, like, pause on that one. Pause on that one, Vitan. Pause on that one. You guys got to understand, Detroit, you never heard no big West Coast, East Coast beef between Chicago and Detroit, even though I know it's not West Coast and East Coast. You get what I'm saying? Like, New York, LA, collide. But Detroit and Chicago, they're so close. And they're both so vicious. Two pit bulls. But they never bumped heads with each other. Anybody from Chicago come to Detroit is always love. Anybody from Detroit to Chicago is always love. You never heard in the mainstream media no rappers beefing with each other from Detroit and Chicago. I know Detroit is Midwest. I know that, but I'm saying, like you had the East Coast and West Coast. I'm from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never had that East Coast, West Coast beef like type environment, should I say, like Detroit and Chicago. So it's not too far-fetched for that woman to transfer to Chicago. In fact, I think Chicago, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, let's see, I think it's like 4 to 5 hours away from each other. Maybe 3. Anywhere from 3 to 5. Let's say 3 to 5. How far is Detroit from Chicago? It says 4 hours and 10 minutes. 4 hours and 10 minutes. 4 hours and 10 minutes. So it's not too far-fetched. Detroit only beef with how state people, they come to Detroit trying to take over. That's true. But typically when you come to Detroit, you already know who the bosses is. You already know who runs shit. And I don't even think that one rapper ran shit. I know Eminem really, I mean, he probably kind of ran through the outskirts of Detroit, but trust me, like we didn't have any trailer park. Like when they say he's from a trailer park, as a kid, I cannot remember not seeing that one trailer park. Not one. So I don't know where they get that trailer park shit from in the movies 8 Mile. And if you know 8 Mile, you know Scony Down. That's the neighborhood gang in 8 Mile, Scony Down, Sconies. But 8 Mile is a road that separates Detroit from Chicago. I mean Detroit from Southfield. So 8 Mile, you got 8 Mile, then you got Southfield on one side, Detroit on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's the divider. You got Redford and stuff like that out there and shit, you know. I think he's from outside of Detroit. What's up, Tiki? I just chat. You know what I'm saying? So, am I right or wrong, Detroit Biz? Am I right or wrong? And and guess what, guys? I gotta send my daughter some money. I thought I was gonna give me a laptop. I said, God damn it. No, I didn't. She called me and said, I need this much money. I'm like, well, what you need that much for? So I told her, yeah, fuck it. I don't mind putting myself on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind putting myself on the back burner for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's at. I have 2 sisters living in Detroit and one raised in Louisiana, other Texas. 8 Mile did on the east. In fact, let me see. Let's surprise my daughter quick. Surprise my daughter real quick while we live. She's gonna be weirded out. There she go.
Hello.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing. What you doing?
Nothing. We're just, we're going chilling.
You going where?
We're just chilling.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I make it to Walmart so I can send you some money today, okay? I promise you today. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Where where are you where's your sisters and stuff?
They're with me.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I just want to call and tell you I love you.
I love you too.
Forever.
Endeavor.
You make my day so much every day I talk to you. I love you, Nana.
Love you too, Dad.
All right. I talk to you soon.
Okay.
Peace and love.
Bye.
All right. She's only 11, so it's my boo boo. She doesn't live in another state, so I have to I have to send her money. I don't see her every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's my daughter that lives in Cali. But yeah. Daddy's job is never done, and Daddy about to have another baby. And people, you know what? When I address that fool straight drop, these people some losers later on tonight. I'm gonna wait till later on. I'm gonna wait till later on because I hate when people try to talk down to people that got a lot of kids. Yes, I do have 7 kids. And yes, I don't put my kids on YouTube. But there's other avenues where I show my kids, like Facebook, Just King. You see my kids all the time. I just don't put them on YouTube. Because you got a lot of sharks on YouTube. You got a lot of people that anticipate stuff like that. So they can say, look what I know about your... like, nah, stop that shit, man. Y'all some fools. Like, stop. Like, why do that? Like, I got Facebook. You can go to Just King. And then I do put videos of my kids. It's just you got to go to my community. Go to the little community thing. And I show... Let me see. I can show y'all this shit right now. Erase the camera up. I think I can go there. Yeah, these are my boys. Yeah, you go here. People are weird. Like, why get mad because I don't show my kids? Like, I've never understood that. Man. Let's see. Let's switch this route. And yes, I'm working from another phone, so I put myself on the back burner for family. I don't give a fuck what anybody say about my phone. So fuck it. I can go down more. So you just go here. Oops. Oh, story. Wait a minute. Oh no, hold on. Let me see something. It's Clyde. Why don't I have that on my story? That's weird. Anyway, I just do this. These are my boys. It's my wifey. That's my Snapchat. That's my Snapchat. If y'all want to snap me up, snap me up. It's my wife. It's like 2 years ago. It's my son. It's my other son. It's my youngest. That's just 33 King Productions. And these are all my kids. Mason to the far left. I don't know if it shows different for y'all, but like, okay. Mason, Julius, Janaea, Juliana, Zion, and then the baby is in her stomach. XX Xavion. That's how you pronounce his name. XX Xavion. And then now this is the reason I took this picture is because my father defeated cancer. This picture right here. I don't know if I can get it up. Yeah, so but back to the case. Thought I'd show y'all that, but y'all can most definitely go to my story and check it out. Of course, I'm not gonna finish my points. Yeah, I got a son, 18 years old. He's 18. He just turned 18 in October. My oldest son is 18 years old, and those two live in Florida with my mom and dad. Julius and Juliana, those are my two, and it's a story behind that that comes with a testimony, and man, it's a beautiful thing because if you know Detroit, I didn't want my kids to, when they was living in Detroit, the Detroit education system is so behind, and it kind of, y'all can probably hear it in my voice, like in some of the things, like I try to educate myself the best way I can. I don't have all the words, or I can't articulate to the best of my ability. I mean, to the best, but I try my hardest. You know what I'm saying? But the Detroit education system is jacked up. And I know this is off topic, but so what? We go close this thing up in 10 minutes anyway. And I'm learning how to do this thing. I'm growing. I hope y'all stick and stay with me, and we all go grow together. Just because we ain't got the 200-300 people yet, we go get there. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody discourage you. And when y'all hear him on other platforms, look at Gist. He got kids. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no laptop. Look at they was just laughing yesterday talking about he got 2 phones. He begging for money. All types of weirdo ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't gonna let that shit hold me up. You know what I'm saying? I know that even if somebody did provide me some, and it didn't go through the way I wanted, it's still going to a good cause. So to the people that hate, to the people that hate you and try to motivate you in a negative way, don't listen to it. Let the motivation come from a positive person, from a positive source, and I guarantee you will grow. Don't let nobody tear you down, because you will grow. You know what I'm saying? Even when I started to try to help other people to become YouTubers and do and grow their platform, I promise you guys, it's at least 7 YouTubers that got like 700-800 subscribers, and I helped them out. Is it my job to say, well, it's this person over here and that person? No, I'm not going to do that, because I feel like they should grow. They should have their own opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the one to say, I did that. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got a good heart, cool heart. You know what I'm saying? So to the people that talk negative about me, and y'all hear that shit on other platforms, let them, they go do it. That's what they're built for. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're built for. You know what I'm saying? To talk about my wife, talking about, yeah, she in my DM, and she got pink panties, and she's sending me her pink panties. Like, dude, grow the fuck up straight out. Like, nigga, stop being a hater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to address all that shit later on today. You know what I'm saying? Like, later on today. You know what I'm saying? I think that's weak. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's weak. I think that's a coward. You know what I'm saying? To make shit up. You know, and that's what they do. And then they want to hide behind, yeah, I got 200 people. He struggled to have 50 people in this room. Hey, if I have 10 people listening, I'm blessed. Period. I'm blessed. You know, it's a blessing that God keep blessing me to have more children. Don't ever let nobody tell you that, oh, you got too many kids, you're a fucking fool, you got so many baby mamas. Like, stop. Stop. If God give you a blessing, a child is a blessing. And I'm blessed to be able to have children. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? So, and you guys got to see, all those people accept disrespect. All those people accept disrespect. But I ain't gonna give it all to y'all tonight. I'm going in tonight. I'm going in. So, you know what I'm saying? You can talk bad about my money. You can talk bad about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I do got a job. I start on the 26th. So, you know what I'm saying? And it paid off, me going out there hustling and trying to go get me a job, like out there, like hitting those streets, beating my feet on the pavement every day, even when I didn't have a car. God, I don't want to say God blessed me with a car, but somebody else's failure, he went to jail and allowed me to utilize a car, but it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? So I do utilize a car. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I don't have it, but I might have it later on today. You know what I'm saying? So until God open up more doors for me, you know what I'm saying? God is going to open up more doors for me. And as long as I stay persistent and keep on doing what I got to do to progress, no matter if I'm 40 years old looking for a job, so fucking what? It's billions of people that's 40, 42, 50 years old looking for a job. At least I'm 40 years old and still got a mindset to go look for a job versus pulling a gun to go rob somebody for their shit. Logic. Man, I'm gonna go in. I'm going in tonight, so stay tuned. I don't like people talking shit about me, talking shit about anybody that's trying to progress positively. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no robber. I'm not no thief. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a scammer. Listen to the song he's singing. Y'all listen to the song he's singing. He's a fucking scammer. He's scamming y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. I'm going to be straight up 100%. Detroit Biz sent me $50, right? To go towards a laptop. I could go get that laptop. But then, since I've learned that it was a stolen laptop, I didn't want to invest in it. So I didn't. Now, guess what? That $50, I'm about to send it to my daughter. That's what I'm about to do. Send it to my daughter. Because I still got it. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I still got it. So I'm going to send it to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? So, I could have let this man send me a laptop, Detroit Biz. He said, "Nah, man, I'm gonna send you a laptop." But then somebody told me. Then he said, "Man, I got information. Get it clinked out." And then I told him, I said, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna do a video on that shit. Make sure y'all clean out y'all instruments, like y'all phones and y'all laptops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before you say anything." You know what I'm saying? Because it's really people out there that's really crooked, that really want to steal from you, that really want to put you on blast. Just think about everything that happens on those other platforms. If that's the trend, if that's what he said, I'm trending, and it's always a problem when I'm trending, guess who's going to be next? You. You as a subscriber. If it ain't already happened yet. What am I talking about? I'm telling y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all tonight. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I pushed myself back on the laptop. So fucking what? It's the holidays, and I appreciate everything that I have done. And God is going to bless me, and God is going to open up a door for me and my wife and my children even bigger. I did want that fucking that Apple Note, whatever it's called, Mac Pro, whatever it was. I still got the goddamn receipt in my goddamn pocket. Do I still got the receipt? Let me see. Hold on. I still got this motherfucker. And I still said, man, I wanted to go get it. I wanted to go get it. See, look, it says Apple Mac Pro right there. But it's in a pawn shop, but I can't get it. That's how much I was going to pay for it. Fuck it. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Like, I just can't do it. So, I'm going to go try to get a new one. Bam. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I am a minute. I got a couple seconds. Bam, it's 1 hour. So it's your boy Just 33 King Productions. We got probably like 10% of what I wanted to talked about. Yes, it was okay. Let me give you the story behind the laptop. Here's the story. I had me some money in my pocket. I had, how much did I have? I had $150 in my pocket, right? Just hear me out on this. I had $150 in my pocket. And I was saying, fuck, I need a laptop. Can you take me somewhere to get a laptop at a pawn shop or somewhere? And the driver of the car was like, this guy here said, I got a laptop in pawn. I said, really? What kind? He said, man, you will like it. It's an Apple. He said it was a computer laptop, Apple Mac Pro, 8 gigs, 100. Basically, it's 2014. I'm like, 2014. I said, how much it costs to get out? He said $200. No, he said $150. I said, let's go. This is before I seen the receipt. I said, let's go. And we get up there, and it's $213. I'm like, fuck, I ain't got $213, right? So I said, okay, I know I'm going to get some money next week. So I was holding on to my little 150, right? I didn't know nothing was going on with it until, like, the day before, because I'm starting to look it up on YouTube. I'm looking it up on, I'm looking at price matching it, like, you know, because I don't know shit about laptops. And I'm like, okay, let me go. And I go on Google, and the 2014 Mac, it's like almost $1,000, $2,000. I'm getting it for $200. I'm getting it for $200. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I said, what's going on? I said, is it locked? I gave him the rundown and said, is it locked? Is it any viruses? I did all that, said all that. He said, look, my brother, it's not locked, it's not nothing. All I did was pawn it for $100. He pawned it for $150. And he pawned it for how much? Total of payment. He pawned it for $150 and he got $100, and he had to pay $174. But since it's been in so long, you got to pay the $213, whatever. So which one do you want to sell me, Baton? Which one do you want to sell me? I got $100 right now. Platform, second platform for a laptop. Second platform for the laptop. Second platform. What year's the old Mac? Still gotta look. What's up with the deal? You said you wanted to give me some money for my second platform. Maybe we can work out a deal. I done heard that before. I done heard people say, I'm going to send this and send nothing to Detroit Biz. Detroit Biz always came through. He was going to send me a laptop, and I stopped him. You know what I'm saying? I stopped him, and I said, nah. You know what I'm saying? I got this. And he was like, okay. Then he sent me the $50 to help go with it. And then that's when I found out it was stolen. And I was like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to do that. Nothing stolen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't want to deal with nothing stolen. That's just me. I want to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I just didn't want to deal with nothing stolen. So, I just didn't do it. You know? And I'm not snitching on them. I'm not like, yo, you was talking about a stolen on the line. No, don't nobody know who I'm talking about. You can't go report it and nothing like that. Just let that shit go. I'm going to let that shit go. Let it be where it is. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with it. What's your job to report it? No, actually, he's in jail because of it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. He's in jail. He went to jail for traffic tickets. Hence, that's how I was driving a car now. And now he is, they're catching up. This shit is catching up with him. So, I don't want nothing to do with it. So I don't have to say anything. He's already being expedited to another state. So 150 could have got a Chromebook, brand new. But what size of the screen? I don't want a little small shit. I want something that can, like, something big. I'm just a big person. I like big shit. And you know, I just want something like, I don't want little small little, you gotta use a magnifying glass just to look into that motherfucker. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? You notice I do like this when I squint when I try to read the screen, because I got this small phone. So I'm gonna go check it out. If Best Buy have layaway, just put the money you got towards a new one. I don't know if they have. I've never shopped at Best Buy, but that's a good idea. I know Kmart used to have. I used to do that with Kmart. That's how I used to get my smart TVs. I used to go because the game used to fuck me over when I used to go to Rent-A-Center. I used to rent all my furniture from Rent-A-Center and my TVs, and I started thinking like, well, wait a minute. If I'm paying double the price, I'm paying $2,000 for a $1,000 product, right? I said, I might as well go to Kmart and put the same shit in Kmart, put it in a layaway, and pay on it, and just like kind of fucking just struggle with the little TV or little phone for a minute, and then basically get it for a cheaper price and actually own the shit quicker and cheaper. That's what I did with Kmart shit. Because I used to go to Rent-A-Center and they was kicking I was paying $150 a month for a couch and a carpet rug, they thrown on rug, and a 50-inch TV. And then they wanted more money, and then more, and then more. And I'm like, when I started adding that shit up, I knew how much it was going to be at the end of the thing, but then I started thinking like, fuck that. I said, fuck that, I ain't buying. I said, look, give this shit back. I got an idea. I went to Kmart. Man, I got me some nice TVs. Yep, I did. I sure did. Right, I know. I think I can do that. I've seen that. You know, we gonna talk off the air every time. I might take you on your offer. I don't know, because if I take you on some offer, your offer, you say you give it to me for free. I hate taking handouts, but you know, clean that out, and then I'll pay for the shipping or something like that. And, yeah, then I can get my daughter something else. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. But I want something new that I can have say this. I got it. I bought it. So I don't know. But it's your boy Just 33 King Production, man. If you like my content, man, make sure you hit that like button. I got 31 people watching. When y'all get done, when I upload it, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button right now. And I will be back later on tonight. I am going to stay on for an hour and a half maybe. And I'm going to address that straight drop shit, because, you know, I am. He said, oh, I'm the one that everybody trending, but somebody said in his, that he had on live today, the only time y'all get trending is when y'all arguing with each other. That's all y'all do. So, whatever. I'm going to address that shit, but he said some real negative bitch-ass shit about my wife, you know, which I didn't get, I mean, of course I was offended, but, you know, I laughed at the shit, because I know, it wasn't true. So I'm gonna go in on this dusty ass. It's a dusty ass pump, you know. But that's YouTube for you. Probably about 7-8. I'm gonna give it about 7-8, if not before. But most definitely, I would text you before I do it. To give you a heads up, BD 13. So, holla at your boy. Shout out to Detroit Biz. I don't know what. MYB. What do MYB mean? What do MYB mean? I'm. My YouTube, bitch. My YouTube? What do MYB mean? Oh, mind your business. Mind your business. I'm like, damn, man, I'm a bitch. My YouTube bitch. I'm like, fuck, is that a diss towards me or what? What the fuck? I'm your bitch now? Fuck. God damn it. No. But no, that shit, that's that. Somebody, I guarantee you, somebody's gonna come on here next and say, and have a name, just my YouTube bitch. Oh my God. I guarantee you. I shouldn't have said it, but I birthed my YouTube children. I birthed just stinking ass Echo shirt. I birthed just busted ass tires. I birthed a lot of these people. Fuck. Just my YouTube bitch. That's next. That's coming next. Fuck. I gotta go. Boy,